G'day friends, if you're looking for a foolproof way to coat and crisp your tofu, then this is the video for you. Today I am going to show you a super simple method of crisping up your tofu. Absolutely foolproof, anyone can do it. Even if you've never cooked with tofu before, this will get it nice and crispy, nicely seasoned, and super simple to marinate as well. So I'm just going to do a sweet tofu dish right here. I'm going to show you why this method absolutely works every single time. So as I said, this is going to be super simple. So I am just using a firm tofu here. If you're in Australia, this macro tofu is fantastic and a great tofu to use to crisp up. So all we've got here is just our tofu, and we've also got some corn flour here. So corn flour is a fantastic coating that you can use on your tofu. Corn flour, cornstarch is the best because it makes it nice and crispy. It holds in the seasoning that you use. So I'm just going to do some corn flour and a bit of salt on this one, and it also keeps the moisture in the tofu as well, making it the perfect combination. Crispy on the outside, soft and delicious on the inside, and the flavors are perfect. So for this sweet tofu, we're just going to cut this out of the packet, dice it up into little cubes. You can pat your tofu if you need to. It's not overly necessary unless there is a lot of moisture on your tofu. You don't have to really press tofu either. So this has a very little amount of moisture on the tofu itself, but this is going to be perfect. So tofu is a fantastic ingredient, high in protein, really good for you as well. A lot of calcium in tofu, and the versatility of using tofu in a lot of recipes is honestly endless. This is personally our family's favorite way to have tofu, in a delicious sweet tofu glaze, and it could not get any easier than this recipe right here. So we've got our little cube here. So we're just going to continue to cube these up, and then we're going to chuck in about 1/3 cup into this container. This is the best way to coat your tofu. Chuck it all in a container, chuck in the corn flour, shake it around so it is fully coated, and then we're just going to whack it in the fry pan. So this is perfectly coated. Add in a little bit of salt into this mixture as well. Make it lightly seasoned. Then we're just going to whack some olive oil into this fry pan, get on a medium heat, and then we're going to whack the tofu on, and that is how you get super simple, super crispy tofu every single time. But continue to watch, and I'm going to make a delicious sweet sauce to go with this crispy tofu. So this tofu is looking nice and crispy. So the idea is you want to keep like stirring it around, making sure every single side is crisping up. You may need to put a little bit more olive oil in your pan, but you know, this is coming along pretty quickly. Only a couple minutes in the fry pan on a medium heat. But what I've got here, I've got a delicious sauce here, a sweet sauce. So it is 2 tablespoons maple syrup, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 tablespoons tomato sauce, teaspoon of ginger, 3 garlic cloves minced up, and then I also have a cup of water here as well. You can add in a little bit more water if you want it a little bit more saucy, but this is the perfect simple sweet glaze for this crispy tofu right here. So we've got this cooking away. The glaze is perfect on this tofu. It smells delicious, and absolutely no time at all to make this up. I'm sure you're gonna love this, and this is such a foolproof way to have the most crispiest, tastiest tofu out there with the corn flour or cornstarch, whatever you're using. It is ideal, and having it in a container, shaking it all around is the best way to coat it as well. Corn flour, perfect for crispy, holding the moisture with the tofu and seasoning it perfectly. You cannot go wrong with this method of coating your tofu. And also whilst you're here trying out this sweet tofu recipe, marinade is just going to be a massive hit. You can just make some rice, do some Asian greens, and then you are done with a simple, delicious tofu meal that you're gonna love. Anyway, friends, whilst this is cooking away, definitely do check out this video right here. I'm sure you're gonna love this video. And if you enjoyed this video, chuck it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it around with your friends who want to try tofu. This is the best way to crisp up your tofu. So anyway, friends, until next time, I will catch you very, very soon.